Near-death experiences have the power to completely turn a person's life around. People who are actually dead for a few minutes come back to life and leave as a new person. So, what if your favorite footballers experience the same thing? Let's see what they went through. Athletes go through rigorous training and have to always be in a fit shape. However, whenever footballers arrive at the field, they know the risks that come with it. Due to football being one of the most famous sports, there's a whole fan base for each team, and the competition simply gets more intense. So, some of the footballers risk their lives to score a goal. So which of these athletes are not scared at all? Cristiano Ronaldo. There's not a single person on this earth that doesn't know this man. He is a football legend, and if you begin to list his accomplishments, you might never stop. Unfortunately, Ronaldo had a traumatic near-death experience. Back in 2009, the famous player had been asked to come to practice early by his coach. But the teammates kept on waiting, and Ronaldo was nowhere to be found. It's unlike for a player like him to be late. As it turns out, he had overslept, and he had only 20 minutes to make it to practice. Ronaldo's eyes went straight to his luxury car, as it was the only way to get there on time. But he didn't know that he was making a life-changing mistake. Back in those days, Ronaldo was just starting to rise to fame, but in the next few seconds, his Ferrari got completely totaled. But because of sheer luck, Ronaldo walked away without a scratch. After this near-death experience, he made it his life mission to dedicate everything to football. Now we have one of the best players, but no one knows what it took to get there. Lionel Messi. Now, this world-famous footballer doesn't need an introduction. If you're thinking that Messi also became a victim of an incident outside the football field, you're wrong. Lionel Messi was on the brink of death back in 2017 as he made his way to the field. Footballers and all players have to risk losing their physical abilities and accept the consequences. Messi was ready to showcase his unique abilities at the Champions League because his team didn't have any chance to make a comeback. Imagine the score is 3-0 and Messi takes it upon himself to score a goal. But as he started to play and save his team to get the most important semi-final, the unthinkable happened. Lionel Messi tripped and fell so hard that he didn't only lose the game, but put his life in grave danger. The doctors explained that if the fall had been even a few millimeters higher, his neck injury would have killed him. Messi got quite lucky, and this shows his dedication to his team. Neymar. When it comes to football, the name Neymar can be seen everywhere. He is a great player and has made a name for himself. But a lot of us got lost in our competitive match that we often forget the players are also human. At the end of the day, if you have a favorite player, see if you know about their upbringing and life before fame. When Neymar was only a few months old, he was traveling with his parents in Brazil. However, all of a sudden, the weather changed and a huge storm hit. It was not like a usual storm because it was so ruthless that you could barely see anything. Trying to make their way home through the storm, the car swerved off the road as another car slammed in their direction. Neymar's dad had dislocated his hip and thought he was about to die. But to make matters worse, he looked around and Neymar was nowhere to be found. Suddenly, the parents heard a baby crying and they knew it was their baby Neymar. He was trapped under the driving seat and covered in blood. It had become a parent's worst nightmare. But luckily, Neymar's dad rushed to the nearest hospital. After long hours of treatment, Neymar was expected to recover quickly. And he actually did, and his parents always believed in him because Neymar surviving such a near-death experience meant it was a blessing. Sure it was. Now he's one of the most beloved football players. Remember to stay tuned as we bring you the most exciting and bizarre football news.